Oh my gosh, this is probably one of the earliest I've ever filmed a video, and I'm doing it right before work, so if I still look like I'm waking up, that is probably the case. I've been wanting to film this video for almost a year now, but as much as I think I'm good with my money, I have definitely had my fair shares of dumb purchases. So we have our list right here and I'm just gonna walk through it. So grab a snack and let's get started. These are not in any specific order whatsoever. It's just things that came into my head and I just wrote them down real quick. So the first thing, bi-weekly manicures or even like monthly manicures. Honestly, most of these dumb purchases happened when I was in college and I just felt like I needed to prove myself. Also keep in mind, this was a time on YouTube where everyone was showing their perfect life and their perfect items and everything. So I would get my nails done, I'd get my toes done. I wouldn't just go to like a lower end nail salon. I would go to like Newport Beach, the higher end salons, because I felt like, you know, the atmosphere was so much better, the quality of the work was so much better. So that added up quite a bit, and on top of that I would get gel for the most part, so it did last like 3 to 4 weeks, but I would usually get like intricate work done on my nails, like the artwork, so I would be there for hours first of all when I could clearly be studying or doing something way better with my time. Needless to say, it was a lot of money, effort, time, all of that stuff, and wasn't really worth it. I was getting paid like a little bit over minimum wage, but I was still working part-time in college, so it's like, girl, you dumb. Next step is probably one of the more expensive dumb purchases I made in my 20s, and honestly though, when I go back and think about everything else that's on this list, maybe it's not, which is kind of scary at the same time. So in my handbag collection video, I mentioned this one specific handbag, which is the Louis Vuitton Speedy 30. I think that's the size. I don't even know. It's definitely like the medium size, so whatever that one is. I had my mom purchase that for me freshman year of college during December, during the holidays. Oh my gosh, literally, even though like my mom purchased it for me, I still regret that so much, and I'm so sorry that she had to freaking spend her hard-earned money on that because okay, again, I was in college. It was my first quarter, I just finished, and I felt like I deserved so much. Girl, you were on academic probation after. You did not deserve that, okay? And the worst part, I can't sell it anymore because I got my freaking initials on it, and I also don't have the handbag here to show you because it's literally been in storage forever. I've literally worn it maybe like 4 times max, and again, that was just me like having this internal battle that I wasn't good enough unless I had these items. And because my school had so many international students who were literally decked out in designer, I just didn't feel good enough. So the next thing was getting my hair done 2 to 3 times a year as a broke college student. I was really good at saving money in college, but I was also really good at spending money in college. Like, I don't know how that was possible, but it was. I was able to save up to, you know, put a pretty good down payment on a car. But again, I was going to the nail salon. I was like paying so much for my hair appointments. I was seriously so impulsive back in college. Now that I look back, I got purple hair, and then I spent like 4 to 5 hours in the salon. Again, didn't go to just any hair salon. I went to Tony & Guy in Newport Beach. I mean, granted it was close to my school, but like, why? That ended up costing me about like $400 to $500. I came home, took an Instagram, washed my hair, and was like, oh my gosh, I hate purple hair. It got everywhere. It was a pain to like keep the bathtub clean because every time I would wash my hair, there'd be so much purple and it would stain. So right after that, like a few weeks later, I was like, no, I need to like get the purple out. So again, dropped another couple $100 just to like get the purple out. Now I only get my hair done maybe once or twice a year because I literally hate being at the salon for so long, you know? Another thing I was really guilty of doing was buying things when they were on sale, even though like I might have not loved the item as much, but because it was on sale, that was like, ooh, that's justifiable enough for me to buy it. And that also ties into the mentality that my parents had. Anything where they could save a couple bucks is a great deal to them, and I was in that mentality for the longest time until I realized just because you buy stuff on sale doesn't mean it's actually worth the money. Like, half of the stuff I would buy that was on sale I maybe wore once or twice or never wore at all. So whenever I see like a huge sale and I know that there's nothing that I'm looking for specifically, I don't even go and look at the sales rack. Next up was camera equipment. Now, I bought myself my very first camera. It was the T3i. As a YouTuber, I got a pretty fat check on YouTube because of a video that blew up, and that was probably the only time my checks were fat, to be honest. But I decided to invest in myself and get a camera, which I thought was a very smart idea. But after that, I kept on buying lenses, different lenses, to be more artsy, to get like that good photo. And then it started leading into GoPros, drones, stuff that I've literally never used for a video but thought it would be cool, and maybe like one day I'll be really cinematic and like, you know, like you have like this idea in your head, like you'll be like Casey Neistat or like Peter McKinnon and have really amazing videos. No, it didn't happen. The next thing on my list is going to hyped up aesthetic AF coffee shops, especially when I was in college, because I went to UCI, and in this area there are tons and tons of coffee shops. Everything is probably within like a 10-15 minute drive. So I remember this in college. I would wake up, I would have class at 9 a.m. right? I'd hit up my friend at like 7:30 and be like, yo, you want to go try this new coffee shop that opened? And of course my friends would always come and like support me or whatever, keep me company. But I would pay like $6, $7 for a latte like every day or every other day, or way too many times, to be honest. And what really sucks is that half the time those coffees did not even taste that good. I was able to find like maybe 1 or 2 coffee shops that were actually worth the price. Now I'm not a coffee addict as much. I'm more of like a tea addict, which is not any better, but at the same time I enjoy my teas so much, and they are just a part of my lifestyle right now, which I am able to expense in my budget, which is fine. And the very last thing that I could think of for this video, and kind of ties in with the upcoming holiday season, is I would literally go overboard and overkill on holiday gifts. Now, I love showing appreciation for the people in my life, and I love to shower them with gifts. Now listen to how ridiculous this was. I think this really started when I first got my job in college. So freshman year, I remember this so vividly. I saved up my paycheck money and I was like, oh my gosh, this year I could finally get gifts for people and it's gonna be awesome. So these are some of the things that I bought freshman year of college as holiday gifts. For Jeff, I bought him a laptop. For my mom, I bought her a Tiffany pearl necklace, and the list goes on. I literally had a list like this long for like a bunch of people that I was shopping for gifts for, and girl, you dumb. I'm sure any of my family members and friends would have appreciated just like a little gift. Like, I didn't have to like spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on gifts, because at the end of the day I was in debt. And I mean, I felt good that I was able to, you know, see that surprise reaction. Like, that is like really meaningful to me, but I needed to like tone it down. Oh, if you really want a gist of how extra I am, you can watch last year's video, because I didn't do a what I got for Christmas. I did a what I gave for Christmas. You can watch that video. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed listening to my dumb purchases. If you guys want to join, and leave a comment down below telling me what one of your dumbest purchases has been so far in your life, let me know. I'd love to read through them. Anyways, be sure to consider subscribing if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you would like. But I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!